Welcome back to your daily dose of It Is What It Is, homie. And of course, you know me, I like throwing rocks, man. So today I'm gonna have to send a few slugs at the Philippines, man. Unfortunately, just one of those things that I'm gonna have to do, man. I gotta cover what's good, what's bad, and what's indifferent. So it is what it is, man. A lot of expats been complaining, and I kind of want to address some of these complaints and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So to prepare you guys for coming over here, these are some of the things that you're going to have to be aware of, man. And again, once again, hey, Philippines, man. Hey, I got to send that slug, man. It is what it is. The first one is littering. Now, here in the Philippines, you're going to encounter littering, man. I'm not going to say that it's everybody out here doing that, but look, let me check me out, bro. You're going to see people smoking cigarettes, throwing it on the ground. Get a bag of chips, throw it on the ground. Anything that they get from 7-Eleven, after they finish with it, throw it on the ground. And a lot of people do that stuff like that, which contributes to the negative stain that the Philippines has. Me personally, I don't participate in littering. And I don't encourage you to participate in littering should you decide to come over here. Take the trash, put it inside the trash can like we were taught, and let the government figure out how they're going to figure out that problem here. You're going to see it. I don't recommend that you actually talk negatively to the people about it, because honestly, man, it's their country, man. And by it being their country, if you say that you here, you got to accept it. But it's a reality here, man. People really just throw trash on the ground like they don't care. And I mean, it's a lack of discipline to me. And again, I can't say that it's everybody that does that, man. But yeah, you're going to see it a whole lot. I know in Marivelas Bataan, man, that place is clean, man. I went out there one time, man. Oh, man, that place is real clean. So they do got pockets of the Philippines and places that actually are real clean out here and stuff like that. I don't know all the places, but yeah, for the most part around Manila area, the outskirts of Manila and stuff like that, yeah, man, you're going to see it, bro. You're going to see it, and it's not a pleasant sight to see. I hope they clean that up, but who am I to say anything, man? I'm a visitor over here. I'm an expat or immigrant. I ain't got no jurisdiction, man. But yeah, man, again, I hope they clean that up, man. The next thing that I want to go over is the overcharging of services, man. You being an expat out here, man, expect to be taxed. And what I mean taxed, I mean overpriced, man. And it's not just like tricycle services, it's not just jitney services, it's services in general, bro. It is what it is, man. If you choose to be out here, that's just something that we got to deal with, right? But I want to make it aware, man, because honestly, man, I see it, bro. I highly recommend you keep your cell phone on when you're getting in these taxis and stuff like that, or you're getting in these jitneys or whatnot, because that gives them room to overcharge you. What I would do also is I would get with these locals out here that actually speak of some English. A lot of them speak English. So get with the locals and ask them what the fair rates are from going one place to another place, so that you can have a idea of what it costs. And a lot of times they have the rates posted in the back of the inside of the back seats of the taxis or inside the tricycles or whatnot. But you got to be careful too, because sometimes they make bogus copies of the stuff so they can charge you over. So I don't know, man. Just keep that in mind when you out here, man, that you can be overcharged if you're not careful, man. If you have a problem with the LTO services and stuff like that, like taxis and stuff like that, if one of those guys are overcharging you or whatnot, you can always report them to the LTO. And they will actually impose fines on those people for actually overcharging you as a foreigner. Man, I'm getting beat up by a fly, man. Dang, bro. Get out my video, homie. You know what I'm saying? Dang, you want to be all famous and stuff like that? But anyway, let me get back into this thing, man. Check me out. The next thing that I want to talk about is chismosa. All right. Here in the Philippines, we call chismosa gossip. Madal, all that good stuff. Man, look, check me out. If you tell people all your business, I promise you it's going to run in the streets like a track meet. Like a track meet. I'm telling you, people know stuff about you that you don't even know about yourself. Beware. Do not put your information out there that you don't want people to know. And sometimes people make up stuff about you. If you've been here long enough, you already know how it go. So yeah, be cautious, man. Don't come out here and just start spitting game. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be asking you questions as soon as you get off the plane anyway. Where you from? How much money you make? What's your job? Do you got a girlfriend? You know, all these personal questions, and it might make y'all feel uncomfortable. But it is what it is. It's the Philippines, man. Got to deal with it. So I'm just letting you know what's happening out here, so you can prepare yourself for it. Don't put your information out there unless you want your name moonwalking across the stage, man. It's on you, bro. That's on you, man. Again, sorry, Philippines. I got to send that slug. Next one is theft. All right, theft is real out here, man. I haven't really experienced it myself, you know, and I hope I don't experience it, but theft is real out here, man. I mean, people pickpocket and stuff like that. And with you being a foreigner out here, it makes you a high target. So what I recommend that you do out here is get you a throwaway wallet, man, and put your money in there and make copies of all your ID and personal information that you're supposed to carry with you and put it in that wallet, because you don't care about losing it. Don't put your bank card in there. Don't put no real IDs, your passport. Don't put none of that stuff in there, because if somebody do steal it, at least they didn't steal the original documents and you still kind of good. And you got your bank card, so you can always go get more money if you got more money in your account. All right, but that's just one of those precautionary things that I think you guys should be aware of. It's not everybody that does it. Don't walk around here like everybody's a thief. Nah, it ain't that, but be cautious and know that. I mean, sometimes I've seen people get their bags slashed. They be walking down the street or whatnot, and people get their bags slashed. And so this is something that I heard about. And all their stuff just falls out of their bag and stuff like that. So when they get in, I mean, it's gone. So yeah, be careful out here, man. You can be a victim, man. All right. The next thing that I want to talk about is flooding. Now, that goes back into the first thing that I was talking about, littering. And in my personal experience, I've seen a lot of flooding happening because of the clogged drains due to all the trash that's in the Philippines. You're going to experience that here. Be aware that it will happen. All right, it's not an if, it's a when it will happen. And usually it's time now, rainy season. Because right now it's raining like cats and dogs right now. And some people outside probably swimming themselves. So yeah, be aware of that stuff when you out here, man. And it's just a way of life out here, I guess, man. You just gotta adapt to it. If you want to be out here, something that you gotta adapt to, man. All right. Another thing that I want to talk about is blackouts. They have a lot of blackouts out here now. I can say, me being here for a while, that they have improved on the blackouts and stuff like that. Morocco has really tried to minimize the amount of blackouts that is happening, but they still happen. And when they happen for a long time, bro. So what I advise you to do is get you one of them gas powered generators that can power up some stuff in your house for backup, man, because you never know when the light's gonna come out. I've seen it happen. I've seen people get blacked out for 24 hours, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, man. Food spoil in the refrigerator, all that good stuff, man. Yeah, get you a generator going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you some gas. Yeah, and get your generator powered up, all right? It's one of those things out here, man. Again, it's a developing country. Me personally, I don't call it third world, but hey, it is what it is, man. It's a developing country to me. So as it's developing, I'm just going through with it. They swinging them bows. I'm taking the lick. So the next thing that I want to talk about is water. And when I mean by water pressure. You could be in the shower, you know what I'm saying, getting your rubber dub on. You know what I'm talking about? You in there getting it in, you showering, you know what I'm saying, scrubbing you down, and the water just cut off on you. I've experienced that a couple times here in the Philippines. It just happens, bro. So one of the things that I think that you should do to mitigate some of that stuff is keep you a bucket in there with a tabo, like a little bucket dipper. They call it tabo here. Get you a bucket with a tabo, and you'll be able to take you a shower or flush the toilet or whatnot with the bucket of water. And then also outside, if you have room, depending on where you live, get you some 55-gallon tanks with some airtight seals on them or whatnot. And then fill them up with water when the water pressure is good. So you always have a backup reserve amount of water and stuff like that. That's just one of those things out here in the Philippines, though. Y'all gonna have to get used to that. And y'all coming over here, I'm telling you to expect it. Expect it, all right? Blackouts and no water pressure, it's common. It is what it is. Can't do nothing about it, all right? The last thing that I want to talk about is really not an issue, but it is an issue for a lot of expats. Money transfer services, man. Here in the Philippines, man, you can go to Western Union, but I'm telling you, man, they tax you, bro. They charge you an arm and a leg out here, and then you need so many requirements to even pull your money. So yeah, they got Western Union out here, and you know they got MoneyGram and stuff like that. Maybe somebody could send you something from Walmart where you at or whatnot. But they also have things like Wise and Remitly. Now I've heard people having issues with Wise and Remitly. I'm not sure, man. If you got a better alternative or something like that for that, put it in a comment section so people can know and use that being over here as expats and stuff like that. Me personally, I use Zeal because Zeal is attached to my bank, and I don't have to pay anything, and I can take pesos out of the ATM with my debit card, and if they charge me an ATM fee, my bank will put it back in there. So I really don't have that problem or whatnot. But again, money transfer services, I've heard expats having issues with those. So if you guys are having to transfer money from the States to the Philippines, if you're coming over here, make sure you take care of those things before you get out here, man. And then I think they got another one called OFR. OTR. I'm not sure what that was called, man. I'm going to look that up. When I find it, I'm going to put it in the description box. All right. But yeah, man, that's all that I got for today, man. Again, I had to send these. I had to throw these rocks at the Philippines, man. And some things y'all can clean up, man, but who am I to say anything, man? I'm visiting over here. I just hope that you guys love your country enough the same way that us expats actually care about your country. I hope that you guys actually try to clean up your country a little bit as far as the trash and stuff like that. This place is very, very beautiful, man, but it'd be a lot more beautiful if a lot of people would take responsibility for their own actions and stuff like that. And maybe some of the negative stains that are going around the Philippines can be mitigated, man. That's just personal advice from me to you. You ain't got to take it. Again, I'm a visitor out here, and I ain't got no right to say nothing, but it is what it is. All right? You guys love yourself. Love your family. All right? If you're coming over here, take care. Hey, do your 6 P's before you come over here. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. And I hope you guys have a safe journey over here, man. Until next time, bro. I'll let your boy.